Hey,
Eh, That's quite the parking job. Oh.
my car's a bit big for the parking lot.
Yeah, these are really small parking spaces.
They're not made for the
Mm.
off-roaders. Anywho, welcome to Heidi's.
Glad to be here. You're CJ? I was
Yeah,
told about you.
the other mechanic.
Nice to meet you. I'm Olive.
Nice to meet you, Olive. Looks like Zen fared good yesterday, or I guess earlier today would be. Just got him back to his post. He had a malfunction, much like a lot of these older models do nowadays.
Yeah. It's unfortunate the way time has broken them down.
I'm barely ever permitted to actually work on them too, so. Okay, looks
Oh?
like Zoe's in the corner. Don't paint on the walls. 'Cause I don't really
I
care.
don't think it doesn't look like she was.
I can't tell. Anywho, that's Zoe. That's one of the newer models. This is Haliy.
Aw, so cute.
Well, there's no one else in here. I gotta get the endos from the factory. I guess we can stop by the office first. That's gonna be where we work most days. Right here's Archimedes.
Oh.
He's one of the older models. He's not been faring well compared to a lot of the other ones. He has a lot more wear and tear on him compared to the performance ones. Being a security-based bot, I guess.
Yeah, makes enough sense.
On stage is the Rack, Tidal Wave, and Prickles.
Isn't Tidal Wave meant to have a horn?
Yeah. It broke off, I guess, the first day of performance.
No.
Hell, that was before even I was working here. That was when I was still coming here as a kid. This is Lulu, Zoe's sister. Only ever other member of the stage, at least. That room's under construction. That room's under construction. Here's Percy Peacock. There's gonna be two.
He looks sassy.
He's kind of a pain in the ass, I'm gonna be honest. Here's Van Van the Squirrel, who I need to take off stage one of these days and do some maintenance checks on. He hasn't been online in a while. Make sure his battery's working alright and everything. Kind of walked past Haywire and Heidi's area.
The place got a layout change since the last time I saw it.
Hammond has the, I guess your uncle, more or less, has this massive plan for what he wants this place to look like and whatever. And he's trying to draw some of the popularity away from the older models so he can eventually replace them or whatever. Here's Haywire, in the secondary prize corner.
No, the plushies look so cute.
They're kind of cute. And here is Heidi's area.
Wow, that's a lot of posters.
I didn't ask for it. They just kind of did it.
Fair enough.
Restroom.
They really want you to know who's in the room.
He's kind of like He's one of the fan favorites.
That's good.
Doesn't make Hammond very happy. Means it's gonna be harder to replace him.
Yeah. I know.
So, any questions?
More of just a concern of sorts from my end. I can't really do a lot of heavy lifting. I mean, clearly. I hope that's not going to be too much of a burden.
Mechanic.
Probably going to need help moving heavier stuff.
You're here as a mechanic, if I remember correctly. That should be fine. I'm in practically every day.
Alright.
Especially
Just wanted to make sure.
Especially as of now with Hammond's elaborate plans of whatever.
I wish you wouldn't replace those older models. I actually kind of like them.
Yeah, I grew up with them. Been working with them my entire time working in this company. Which has been...
CJ, who's the new person?
New mechanic. Her name's Olive.
Hi! Hi, Zoe. She knows my name.
You've become kind of a well-known model as of recently, Zoe.
Really?
Yeah.
She's a pup. So cute. I'm a sucker for the dog models. They're adorable.
They're fun. I've always liked the fancy models.
Yeah.
Or at least I guess the unique models.
This place definitely has more unique models than anywhere else I've seen. I do have to say that. I mean, it's not every day you see fish-inspired animatronics running around.
Or a narwhal, I guess, at that point.
Yeah. Not a lot of people like oceanic life kind of stuff like that.
I find the ocean quite fascinating.
Me too. I mean, if you think about it, people stopped exploring it for a reason. Makes you wonder why.
Too many missing vessels and too many uninspiring encounters or whatever.
Too many dangerous encounters.
That, yeah. Alan said he was gonna email me or something, I guess.
I heard him muttering about that before I left today.
Blah blah blah. Need these new models as soon as possible.
More new models?
No, the same new models. You just cut my time frame in half. That's gonna be lovely.
I mean, I can lend a hand if you want.
Now I gotta go approve the ones from the factory, and I have to get their endos over here, and then I have to reprint some new suits. Because the test suits. Who did he say he wants to get done as soon as possible? Okay, I'm going to need the models. Charlie, Dane, Scoop the Axolotl, Coral the Civet, Puddle the Cat, Moira Mongoose, Chili the Chinchilla, William Wolverine, Katie Koala, Avian Audax, Zep the Australian Shepherd, Hazel the Black Cat, Shiba Dane, and Merc Meerkat, and Zeb the Zebra as soon as possible. I know you're not going to like this, but I'm going to need them within the month instead of the next 2 months. I can assure you that this should not be an issue for me. An issue, correct, CJ? Oh my god.
That's a bit of a crunch for that many animatronics.
Mm-hmm. Most of the coding and heavy-duty testing's done at the factory, so... Great, I'm gonna have to get the trailer back on my truck. You better be paying me for gas mileage this time.
Has he not been before?
He's not for hauling the models, no. Well, he didn't pay me when I hauled Zoe, Lulu, Percy, and Bam Bam from the factory, at least. The rest of them were...
He should be paying you for the gas mileage. I mean, that's a bit of a distance between the factory and here, isn't it?
2 hours.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm gonna be sleeping here for the next few days. Hammond, you are a pain in the ass. I know he's your uncle, but
Believe me, no offense taken. He is kind of a pain.
Wait, did he mention something about Haliy? I hope he didn't, because I'm still struggling getting that coded. Cool. There was not a mention of getting Haliy done with the time.
That's good at least.
Oh, yeah. He wants to get Archimedes taken off of his post as soon as possible, but secretly I'm kind of stalling because as much as I like Haliy, I do have a soft spot for Archimedes, being one of the older models.
Can the pup still hear us talking, or is she back offline?
If she hears this, she does. They'll find out anyway. I
already know.
That too. I don't keep anything from the animatronics if they don't want me to.
Mr. Hiddy already explained it.
That too.
Yep.
Heidi is about the best person to ask about this.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, those posters. I need to get those posters in from the printer at some point. Lovely.
There's gonna be more posters lying around? Jeez.
Well, just for the newer models.
The stage is a bit messy.
Haywire does stuff to annoy the others. Zoe leaves some things. The plush is Haywire. The drawing and the hearts is Zoe, as well as the signs. Okay, title. It seems everything's been...
Hello, Mr. CJ.
Everything's been alright.
For the most part. Still adjusting to being moved around.
Yeah, I can't check your systems because of the plushes.
That's a new face.
Yeah, that's Olive, a new mechanic.
Pleasure to meet you. Hi.
Might actually make my life easier now that I have a little bit under a month now to get how many models done? More than I typically do.
He put more models on your plate, or did he rush you?
He took time off that I had. I had 2 months,
Oh
now I
boy.
have a month to get, let's see.
Oh dear.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Done. And then I have to go pick up...
14 models in a month.
Yes, and I have to go pick up 4 models from a old defective side location that he closed down about a week ago.
He's got some nerve. Hmm. Well, that's going to be a lot on your workload.
Yeah, you're gonna be seeing me a lot. I'm probably going to be sleeping here.
Just take care of yourself, that's all I ask.
I got a kitchen.
It still stands.
According to what Hammond was saying, I'm picking up a cow, a snow fox, and a cow, a snow fox, okay, a strawberry cow, a snow fox, albino red panda, and an albino something. I don't know. Kind of forgot.
Strawberry cow sounds interesting.
The strawberry cow's a bartender. It was a bar area with something. I don't.
We're bringing bar animatronics to a children's establishment?
This is here for a reason.
Fair enough.
Hell,
Right, I forgot parents exist.
Yeah, hell, I use the alcohol occasionally.
Understandable.
Which means I'm probably going to also be asked to gut the kitchen and call in someone to reorganize this. Because we need somewhere for the tiny servers to come and stay.
I mean, there's space as is for them to be. I mean, maybe one of those other rooms is for them? I don't know.
Well, the 3 little ones are a server. So they'll have to be in the kitchen.
Maybe in that little corner over there, that corner area? Hell if I know.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know what he's planning.
He told me he'll meet me over there at some point, so... I haven't even really... that wasn't really a place that I managed very often. I think I was there twice before it closed down. He had this whole elaborate thing. It was a 4 animatronic run place. It was a bartender, and he had 4 cooks, the 3 little servers, a night guard, a receptionist, a janitor. But after a while, I guess he just realized it wasn't working. People didn't want to go get alcohol from an animatronic cow, so he gave up on it and closed it down about He said he closed it down about a year ago, but allegedly he's been maintaining the place, but no offense to your uncle, he really does not actually hold up to that kind of stuff.
Again, none taken. You have a point.
Okay. Seems everything's been working good for Haywire. Only the second day they've been out of R&D. Looks like I gotta email Hammond back before I forget.
Yeah, that might be smart.
Like, I highly doubt that he's going to change anything, but I'm gonna at least email him back saying I got the email and I will do my best, or whatever. It's better involve a fucking pay increase. Okay. Okay. I don't think any of those are a small model either. I think they're all full-sized.
Wait, we're getting new models?
Eventually.
Yay, I can learn.
I can build them.
I can learn. What's that about?
She's wanting to learn how to work on the older models and stuff.
They're my friends. Oh.
Oh, great. You hadn't done the model. Sorry to say this, but I forgot a model. I also need to get Brigadier the Cockatiel done as soon as possible. Oh, well, thank you!
So that's 15.
Ah!
Wonderful.
Get hell, man! I thought being a police officer.
You were a police officer? Hmm.
I guess I can go get some of the run the factory. I can get. He told me that the models at the factory done with coral chili, and Scoop. So I'm just gonna go pick up their files.
Scoop is such a silly name.
It's an axolotl. I don't know.
It makes you chuckle.
What else would you call an axolotl animatronic though? How the hell they are gonna make an axolotl animatronic? I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna.
I mean, they made a narwhal and a koi fish, so you're really questioning it?
Well, I don't know if they're gonna make it like they did the narwhal, Tidal Wave and Zen, or if they're gonna make it more.
Well, axolotls have 4 limbs as is.
So I don't know if they're gonna do the tail or whatever.
Ah, damn it.
I'll give you a lift.
It's fine. You said you used to be a cop, right?
Yeah.
What station did you work at? I just want to ask. Was it the one in town, or did you work in a different city?
I worked in a station in Memphis.
Oh, crap. How come I never saw you? I used to work at that station, too.
Field work. I might have worked there before you did. Drug bust about 4 years ago. Was the last time I was in the field.
I remember that. I was almost put on that case. Alright. Gotta drive home in the rain.